I'm about to share with you the most bullish chart in crypto land right now. Actually, it's probably one of the most bullish charts over the past decade. Yeah, Elon Musk actually retweeted this, and so I'm going to get into that. But first, this is going to lead up to what I'm about to talk about. So let's go over the U.S. debt as percentage of GDP. This is from Charlie Bailio. Okay, so U.S. National debt as percent of GDP in 1980 was 31%. Keep this in mind. 1980, 31%. 1985, 40%. 1990, 52%. Let's go all the way to 2005, 61%. 2010, 87%. So we're going higher now. 2015, 101%. And now we are at 122% of GDP. So you just hit, in the US, they just hit $35 trillion. Congratulations. You're destroying your own currency, guys. Like, no, actually not you guys. It's the Federal Reserve that's doing that to you guys. And neither, it's not federal nor is it a reserve, and nobody can elect any of the members that are in there. It's private, guys, and they are destroying your currency. Okay, so now, this is really interesting, actually. So he says the U.S. national debt hit 35 trillion for the first time, 13 trillion higher than where it stood just 5 years ago, a 59% increase. 5 years was a 59% increase. Guys, it's finished. Like, that is a collapsing currency. I don't care who gets elected. I don't care who's going to be the next Federal Reserve chairman. I don't care who's going to be vice president. It doesn't matter. It's finished, guys. So that's why I bug everyone about buying Bitcoin, okay? Because it's a inelastic supply, 21 million. That's it, hard-coded math, backed by math, not a bunch of black suits that are hiding behind the scenes at the Federal Reserve. Moving on, Wall Street Silver has this. Falling incomes and rising rents are forcing young adults to live with their parents at rates last seen since 1940. Okay, 1 in 5 Americans between 25 and 35 now live with their parents, overwhelmingly because they can't afford to move out. Now, keep in mind, there was a share of young adults still living with their parents at the highest level in 1940, but they were actually doing that because they just wanted to live there. It wasn't by force, it was by choice, guys. They're being forced, kids are being forced now to move back with their parents, essentially. And that is not going to stop. It's not going to stop, guys. This is what happens with a collapsing empire. I know you think like I'm just some fear monger or whatever. I'm sharing with you data, guys. This is proof. This is facts. Okay, I'm not an emotional person where it's like, oh, I think this is a good idea or whatever. No, this is really happening. Moving on to the main tweet of the day from Wall Street Silver. Really good, informative Twitter account to watch, all right? Since January 2020, the debt has ballooned by 50% from 23 trillion to 35 trillion. Now, interest rates on the debt has also skyrocketed higher, with rates averaging above 5% lately. Interest on this debt is on pace for $1.5 trillion next year. That's 1,500 million. No, sorry, actually. I actually had to count that. $1,500 billion. About 30% of all global or all government revenue collected. So check this chart out. Look at this chart. So this is from 2018 through 2024. Okay, so this is during Republicans and Democrats. Okay, so this is going to continue. I don't care what what happened at the Bitcoin conference with all the political stuff or whatever, the politicians and everybody hooraying, all the politicians there. This is what's going to happen. This is why I'm so adamant with you guys. And that's why I'm so vocal to try to warn people that it's not going to stop, guys. And if you have your savings in US dollars and fiat, you're going to get destroyed, literally destroyed, okay? This is your livelihood. Take it seriously. Buy some Bitcoin. You're not going to regret it. So if you do want to know more about what we are doing with our crypto, I definitely would recommend you checking out learningcrypto.com. I get real with you guys and I get to share with you our portfolio. And what's going to be available tomorrow is Heidi's book. She spent a lot of time on this, and her book is going to be out on August 1st, 2024. It's going to teach everybody about Bitcoin and why it's needed. All right, talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.